Hello everybody and welcome back to the Pokemon Platinum Chainlocke. In the last episode, you guys, we had a bit of a travesty. Our starter, Blades the Gallade, was brutally murdered by Mars and her Togekiss, and along with Blades fell his partner Kipper the Marshtomp. Gone too soon, never got to really be used, honestly. He got it close to the level cap before Rourke's gym, was boxed, and unfortunately never saw the light of day afterwards, but that is how the Chainlocke goes. I'm recording this directly after the last one because honestly, that last battle really got my blood pumping, and I really want to play more. And I'm currently downloading Pokemon Champions, so when I'm done recording this, that'll be ready. And dude, there's so much Pokemon tonight. But that being said, if you guys are excited, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It is time for a quick team recap, which will be slightly different now after last episode's death. We start out with Helix the Omnivore, who really clutched up last episode. Kind of low HP, only 40, holding the Quick Claw, Naughty Nature, Reckless, ability to moves Constrict, Water Gun, Bite, and Withdraw. Did I read those out of order? We then have Toad the Shroomish, Bold Nature with the Pickup ability and the moves Mega Drain, Tackle, Sunspore, and Leech Seed. We then have Jane the Cricketune, who really clutched up last episode, I cannot lie. Calm Nature and the Technician ability and the moves Rock Smash, Bide, Fury Cutter, and Leech Life. We then have Nightlight the Umbreon, holding the leftovers, Jolly Nature, Intimidate ability, and the moves Pursuit, Tackle, Helping Hand, and Sand Attack. Next up is Irelia, the MVP of the team, leftovers, holding Crobat, Sassy Natured, Airlock ability, and moves Screech, Leech Life, Bite, and Wing Attack. And last but not least, we have the newest addition to the team, which is Bamboo the Sudowoodo. I think she will be a good addition to the team. Lonely Nature, Rocket ability, and moves Rock Throw, Mimic, Flail, and Low Kick. Again, we got kind of rocked by a Togekiss last episode, so I threw some flying type defense on the team, if you know what I mean. That being said, let's buy some Pokeballs. I don't think I've gone shopping a singular time in this entire project, considering I genned in 200 Pokeballs. And honestly, we're not even too low. I'll get like 30 more. I may just honestly keep genning in Pokeballs as they become available in the shop, because I'm sure there's a way we can grind for money. And honestly, I don't really care about the catching aspect. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to make everything a guaranteed capture, because there is some variance. You know, they could kill us or something. But I want to have as much opportunity to get as many encounters as possible. And that being said, we're going to fight a trainer, because that's what I was going to say. Yeah, we're going to battle. Okay, man. I want to get my encounters. Corsola, this thing can have a bajillion moves. We'll go into Toad. He goes for Psychic, because apparently Corsola gets that, and we'll just Mega Drain, and it'll Psychic, and it'll Mega Drain, and that is that. Little song and dance, and then in comes Kecleon. We shall go into Bamboo for a debut battle, and he goes for Dig right at the gate. I guess we have to go Irelia, right, and go for Brain Attack. Okay, we have Stupid the Kecleon over here, going for Dig on a Flying type. And Irelia is dangerously close to the level cap, which I also forgot to mention. We are currently under the restriction that we need to have at least one Chainlink 3 on the team. Currently, that is Helix, Jane, and Irelia, which are 7, 8, and 9. So if Irelia happens to overlevel, that is not great, because we'll have to really muck up the team to make things work. Honestly, actually, if Irelia overlevels, I'll just put my Bagon on the team, and we'll kind of rock out like that, because that creates a new 3-core of Shroomish, Omnivore, and Bagon. But let us get some encounters. 2 encounters, hopefully something powerful. That is absolutely powerful. Now, the scary thing is Dragon Rage Claws. I don't know if I can really warrant keeping Dragon Rage Claws a thing, right? Considering we have a gym badge now and all of our mons have more than 40 HP. Wrap is scary. I do not like that. We're gonna Mega Drain, because I think it lives in Mega Drain. Yeah, get as much health back as possible. He misses the Wrap because he's blind as a bat. I would absolutely rather lose a Dratini than lose my Toad. Because again, in the Chainlocke, this is not a 1-for-1 trade we're making. This is a 3-for-1. And honestly, the chance of Dratini is not worth a 3-for-1. So let's just go for some Pokeballs here. And we caught it just like that. This is the second pseudo on the team. 22. This is honestly the return of Francine. How could I forget the GOAT from the last series? But we're going to name this thing after a powerful dragon, and the most powerful dragon that I can think of personally is, off the top of my head, I'm gonna make it a 1-piece. Ooh, you know what? This is low key. Get it? Low key kind of spoilers for the recent chapters, but we're gonna name this thing low key. And honestly, I see some potential. That is for later though. We are not going to be adding Loki to the team quite yet. Second encounter popping up is going to be a Makuhita, which I will honestly take. We haven't done another fighting type in the box in our Mankey. But Hariyama, I think I like a little bit better than Primeape. It's a little bit bulkier. And now, of course, now that Primeape evolves in Scarlet and Violet, I kind of see it as a middle stage Pokemon. But we easily catch the Makuhita here. And it's going to be Nina. Nina is like a perfect Makuhita name. I don't know. Nina the Makuhita. Let us go back to the box, and we shall check out the newest team members. I also did not check the abilities of Pebbles and Kabuto. Got to write down. Number 23 is Makuhita. Makuhita. Gotta keep an eye out for these strings of strong Pokemon. And honestly, Kabutops, Dratini, and Makuhita is not that bad. We're not depositing. So we'll sort out right here. We will put Loki down here. And we will take Nina and put her over here. Unfortunately, the two first slots are going to remain empty for the remainder of the playthrough. Let us check some abilities, though. We start out with Damp, which... this thing normally... people need Damp against this thing, because this thing goes boom. So Damp is pretty cool. Sandville, pretty thematic. I'll take that. Another pickup Mon. Can't complain. Not that it'll keep it for its evolution. And then Chlorophyll with a Custap Berry. Okay. We can run like a little bit of a Sun team, you know. But obviously all of these will change. So checking abilities on unevolved Pokemon is kind of pointless, but it's fun regardless, you know. I think I'll wait until I get to actually Erica to level up everyone to the level cap and see who evolves. Because, you know, honestly, we may have to do some swippy-swappy if Irelia gets too high level. Because I am not going into a gym without Irelia. That is just ludicrous. But let's fight this hiker. Leading off with Nidorino. I can fight a Nidorino, right? Yeah, I one-shot this thing easy. Okay, Electabuzz, I am not so sure about. We'll go into Toad. Goes for Toxic. I'm going to click Mega Drink. It goes for Quick Attack. I'm going to click Leech Seed. Goes into Swellow. Don't like that. We're going to Bamboo. And we'll go for a Rock Throw. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. In comes the Electabuzz. He may have like low kick or something. I don't know what he went for. I'm going to stay in though and go for another Rock Throw. And he goes for Toxic. Okay. And then Quick Attack. And we go for Toxic again. And in comes the last Pokemon, which is Licky Tongue. A good showing from Nightlight in her first battle. We'll go for Pursuit. And he goes for Defense Curl yet again. A little bit scary. Do I have anything good for a Licky Tongue? Maybe I should add a fighting type to the team, honestly. But that makes my flying type weakness so bad, man. And Helix is just not strong enough to deal with all the scary flying types. Goes for Hammer Arm. Good thing I switched, honestly. I'll go for a Technician Boosted Rock Smash, and that is enough to do the darn thing on the Licky Tongue. Gotta go back and heal, because everyone is poisoned, because that Electabuzz is nasty, nasty toxic. And then let us proceed. See, I'm liking doing this dock list, because, listen, as much as it sucks to lose Blades, I don't want this to be a project where I just don't lose any Pokemon because I'm completely prepared. Because if this was a really difficult ROM hack, then maybe that would be like, you know, I'd need docks, right? But for a randomizer where they don't have necessarily the best AI and the movesets aren't always the best, I feel like it's a little bit cheap to be using the docks. So the Mars fight may have been easier, but I'd rather this outcome for the sake of the Let's Play, you know? Let's fight this Fragrance Lady with a Metang. Metang is very scary. Might have Hammer Arm as well, but Intimidate is good. And he goes for Reflect and Metal Claw and Attack Boost, and so many things are happening all at once. I don't even know how to keep up with it. He has Mud Slap, because, dude, apparently everything in this game learns Mud Slap, and the AI loves to learn Mud Slap. We'll get a Mighty Enna to come in with Drought. This would be great for my Chlorophyll Makuhita, am I right? We're going to Bamboo here. Goes for Protect, which does not do anything. Bite, Protect, Sand Attack, Protect, Bite. Okay, can I land an attack? Thank you. And Endure. Okay, so again, not scared at all. We are going to go heal, though. Teehee, going to go heal. I am not risking a gosh darn thing. Back up we go. Back up the stairs, back up the stairs. Hidden item. Great Ball. I'll take it. You never know when I can come across something that's mildly hard to catch. Picnicker up there. We have the Icicle Plate for the Ice type that we don't have for our Slow Start Snover in the box. Dude, I need that thing to evolve fast, man. Abomasnow is absolutely atrocious, and if it carries Slow Start, I mean, dude, can you fight me, please? Excuse me, I want to fight. I'm not trying to avoid you, I'm trying to fight you. Thunder Wave. This thing might have, like, Signal Beam. Okay, it doesn't have anything. This is a Bug type, and I am scared, Leech Life is scary. Yeah, dude, all the Bug types become menaces in this game with Leech Life, and this is in the sun. I'm just going to stay and quick Rock Throw, and we one-shot it. Very good. Again, going back to heal, because these things are kind of rocking me. And let me... Okay, so we're actually getting kind of close to the level cap, which I'm a little bit scared of. We're definitely going to have to do some team switching as we progress to... Because there's no way we make it through Eternal Forest, right? Without over-leveling at least a couple Mons. I would love Tangrowth. I love every Pokemon involved in Gen 4. I think they're all sick. Okay, that is a Kyogre on my screen. Kyogre on my screen, Kyogre in my dream. Oh, we have 3 females and 3 males. That's very pretty. I'm terrified. How do we do this thing? We go into Jane, of course. Avalanche, okay? Does nothing. I will go for Leech Life. And he goes for Water Pulse. Okay, if we got confused there, that would have been bad. This thing has Static, and I'm going to Toad. But it also has Avalanche. Shoot. I am scared. Nightlight, come in, Intimidate, and he goes for Rain Dance. That is awful. That is bad. I am very, very sad. Into Toad? Question mark. Is Intimidate dropped? It's also in the rain. Sand Attack, Avalanche. Okay, that does nothing. We'll go for Pursuit because of course it's Static Para. Yeah, actually, I kind of eat those Water Pulses. Sand Attack is absolutely coming in clutch here. Never scared, never worried. Sped up against the Kyogre, what other man. That being said, we were this close to losing Irelia there. Swagger, I'm not playing any games. It's going to Helix. Of course he has Water Pulse, because you were a ferret. And then, okay. Yeah, again, if we were this close to Jane dying, and if Jane dies, not only do we lose Irelia, we also lose Beedrill, which I don't care about. But Irelia dying is really bad. Like, very bad. So, yeah, Kyogre is kind of scary. Again, I feel like my team definitely needs some... We have Mew in this route. Okay. My team definitely needs some modification, because it's definitely not suited to fight all these... We've seen 2 Kyogres so far. Can I see Groudon? I'm just kidding. I do not want to see Groudon. Please don't show me Groudon. Paris, though, I'm going to Rock Throw. Yeah, I was pretty confident we killed that thing. This thing carries Giga Drain for some reason, so I'm just going to go and... Oh, okay, it has... Dude, Zangoose, the man of many moves. My lord. Okay. Let's put... Dude, I don't want to put Helix out front. I low-key may need to switch Toad out the team. He has an item. What do you have for me, Toad? Timer Ball. I may have to switch Toad out until he evolves. Because, like, he is, But then again, what do I switch him with, right? There's nothing... we're going to get encounters in the forest. Then we may do a bit of a team revamp. Oh, what a nice happy jingle. That just made me happy. We have a fighter here with Cradilly. Okay. Silly Cradilly. Let us go into Jane. And he goes for Sandstorm, which is pretty on... Okay. Pokemon. He goes for Synthesis in the Sand, because he is a silly man. In comes Venonat. Irelia, come out and wing attack. Thank you, that's my song. I did not want to fight you. Feebas is okay. We'll go for Mega Drain. He goes for all these weather teams, man. All these volatile weather teams, too. So we are never, ever using Band-Aid. Because if Band-Aid dies, then Toad dies. And I do not want Toad to die. If you couldn't tell, I really like Shroomish. Heal time here. And then just encounter time. So this is going to be very interesting. I guess the way we'll do this is we will catch 1 Pokemon per double battle, right? Because you can't catch 2 Pokemon at once. So we'll get to see 4 Pokemon for our first 2 encounters and pick from 2 of them. Cheryl here, goated team member. Hopefully her Pokemon isn't too garbage. We will pick up a Sunstone. Okay, so if we find a Sunkern, I will catch it and add it to the team temporarily and replace Toad. That is my promise that I'm making here today. Sunkern and Rotom. Okay, Ghastly and Lairon. Not too bad. Okay. So, dude, she's a Gyarados. I think I'd rather have the Ghastly, if I'm going to be honest. What is this thing? Download? Download bases attack. That's a little bit scary. I'd rather have the Ghastly, right? But I don't think Cheryl's going to let me pick. She's going to bite the Ghastly. That's going to kill the Ghastly. 100%. I mean, I'm very happy she's a Gyarados, don't get me wrong. But I guess we're getting Jaws back. He never got to the Elite Four, so I will take that. Hopefully Cheryl does not kill my first encounter. Okay, we got Jaws back. Do I want to stick with Jaws? This is going to be Stina. It's a play on words. It's like steel and the name Tina. This is Stina the Lairon. Okay, so this is number 24. We have Lairon. Not bad. Cheryl, please do not kill the Pokemon I want to catch next time. What do we see? What can we get? Okay. Well, I have a strong feeling that we are not going to get an encounter here. Because she's going to bite the Ghastly yet again. I think my only option here is to Sunspore the Gyarados and hope she does not bite the Ghastly. And of course she bites the Ghastly. And that is our encounter forfeited. So, Cheryl, I hate you. Please do not talk to me ever again. Could have had a Gengar. Would have been kind of sick. But you know what? Cheryl doesn't want me to have nice things. So instead, we're going to go battle these people. Okay, there's definitely going to be some overleveling here. I can almost guarantee it. We'll leave Helix for just because he's the lowest level. But let's see what this double battle has in store for us. Piloswine and Lapras. Level 16 Piloswine is quite intimidating. Speaking of intimidate, we'll go into Nightlight. I should not speed up in these double battles because these are looking kind of scary. That being said, sitting next to a Gyarados is kind of reassuring. So we get the Intimidate proc on the Piloswine and on the Lapras. This thing may click Earthquake. Okay, Gyarados getting strong bite out to start. Does almost over half to the Lapras. He restores with Berry Juice, and the Piloswine clicks Odor Sleep. Mamoswine's also one of my favorite Pokemon, by the way. Fun fact. I love Mamoswine. It goes for the bite, and the Powder Snow comes in, does absolute piss poor damage, and the Gyarados is Betty by taking a nap. And I am also Betty by taking a nap. That being said, I'm not afraid of Nightlight dying here. Dratini comes in. This thing may have Dragon Rage. I'm not concerned. He goes for Iron Tail. Okay. That is certainly a move choice. We would like to wake up, but we get paralyzed. I said I wasn't going to speed up, but this is seeming to go pretty well. Let's go Bamboo. Bite takes out the Dratini, and in comes a Sceptile. I am immediately going back into Jane. And this thing is clicking Big Solar Beam from the Sceptile into my Kricketune, I hope. Absolutely. Takes a little bit of damage, more than I would like, but Leech Life should recover that all right back. And we have a Shelgon as the final Mon here. We will go for a Leech Life on the Shelgon, I think. Maybe he has Fire Fang. We'll never know because I just killed it, and Jane is level 21, and that is very close to level cap. Big Mushroom, Big Toad here on the ground. Very nice, very nice. Can I do this as single battles? Should I do this as single battles is the real question. I think I should. I am a little bit of a wuss. This thing could have Magical Leaf. I'm just playing extra careful, man. Look at that. What did I say? Oh, dude, I'm so good at predicting things. Except for when it comes to air slashes into Gallades, because apparently I can't do damage calculations in my head. Magical Leaf, hurt myself, and Mewtwo. See, this is why I'm glad that this is a single battle. This Mewtwo would have probably rocked my world. Disable, you idiot, I switched. Can't disable my switch, but you can disable my pursuit, and he has Charge Beam. I should not be speeding up against a Charge Beam Mewtwo. Can I pursuit again? Disabled. Sand attack time. Nope, not pursuit. Sand attack. Okay, he disabled because he is dumb, and I will pursuit him, and he is dead. He's dumb and dead. Second trainer sends out a Corphish. Claudia. What are you doing here? We'll go to Toad. Mega Drake. This thing has no Spidef, and he goes for Harden again because he's a silly, silly fool. And, dude, yeah, Uxie and Mewtwo would have just, like, demolished me. Especially Charge Beaming Mewtwo. He Charge Beams the Gyarados, and I'm by myself. No, thank you. Let's go into Nightlight here. And he goes for Charge. Dude, everything has Charge Beam. Stop setting up on me. I don't like it. Jane. Leech Life. Oh my goodness, man. Charge Beam. There was a Charge Beaming Electrode that almost rocked my world. Thank God for Sand Attack, man. I can never go to Sand Attack. These, you can usually find... This is like a normal encounter here, I think. Sand Attack just saved my butt last episode. We have another Irelia here. And then we will get a Choice Band. Dire Hit. Almost. Pretty close to what I said, right? I said Choice Band, Dire Hit, same thing. We're going to do one by one. Do I want to do this one as a double battle? That might be a bad idea. I don't know, man. I kind of do. I need Helix. I know that I'm close to the level cap. I need, like, a level on Helix, man. He's really scaring me. I'm doing his double battle. I may regret that. Oh, dude. Absolute Pee-wee Brigade over here. Igglybuff. This does not have Magical Leaf. Okay. Eradicate. Eradicate Baker's man. Let's go into Bamboo as fast as we can, and he's digging. He is underground. I am going to Irelia. And I'm clicking Wing Attack on the Eradicate. because Igglybuff is never a threat, not a threat. He has Facade. Thank God he's not burned or paralyzed or poisoned. I don't know if he's Guts. And in comes Bagon. I forget what my Bagon's name is. I gotta go talk to him. I haven't spoken to him in a while. And, dude, Bagon just absolutely goes down. And it is a 2v1. Easy. Go for the wing attack. Nidoran, go for the wing attack. Burmy, go for the wing attack. And wing attack my way to victory. Let's pick us this item, which is the choice band. Oh, we have Mother here. And Mr. Mustachio. And Regigigas. I would have loved a Regigigas. I don't think Cheryl would let me have it, though. This one I'm feeling is a single battle. The Psychics last time. Yeah, see, Ampharos, it's kind of scary, man. I don't like that. I really don't like that, actually. Electric type's kind of body my team. I'm going to Bamboo. Of course, everything has Charge Beam because this game hates me. I'm just going to hard swap Jane. He's charging regularly. I'm going to go for Leech Life, and that does about half. And then he misses the Charge Beam because he's bad. And then I kill. And then in comes a Steelix. That's scary. Everything is scary. I'm just a scared Jimmy. This thing could have Earthquake. I'm going to Intimidate it first. Iron Head. Okay, that's a pretty strong move for a Steelix to have. Ice Fang is resisted. And we'll go for the Water Gun and get the Quick Claw proc because we're the best. And Fire Fang is quad resisted. And you're -1. I don't know why you would click that, you absolute baboon. And let's, dude, I feel like you definitely can't get Execute here, but it feels like you would be able to get Execute. He's cosplaying as a normal encounter, you know. Bulbasaur, not dealing with that with my quad weak to grass Pokemon. We're going for wing attack. And then Bronzong comes in. Nice hefty Bronzong. Let us go for Pursuit. Pursuit. And he is done. Honestly, I may make it without over leveling. Do I want to get rid of Screech? I kind of like Screech, but I'll go for Confuse Ray. I may actually make it with this team to Erica without over leveling. Now, will I fight Erica with this team? That is a very different story because we do get, I think, another 4 encounters coming up here very soon. Okay, what is with this non-randomized route, man? Banira, you absolutely find here. Dragon Scale. That is what I need to evolve Seadra into Kingdra. So if I have to get a Seadra, that's pretty good. And just like that, we get the Soothe Bell, which is useless because I have very special friendship techniques. Nothing down here. Do I get anything over here? No, nothing. And let's fight some fishermen, I think, right? I can take the levels. Yeah, we can fight this with Helix. Nothing there. Okay, speaking of things I don't want to fight, it's Mewtwo, back again, second time in 3 minutes. Okay, he is going to dodge all of my hits because he is apparently Sonic the Hedgehog. And I do not want Leer on my Ammonite, no thank you. We are in fact at the level cap with Jane. And in comes the scary opposing Irelia. So we're going to Bamboo, hopefully it doesn't have Giga Drain or something. Twister. Does Crobat normally? I feel like Crobat should get Twister, but that's kind of sick. And then we will heal up. Now the question becomes: do we swap out Jane? Because Jane, well, I can let Jane. Well, we will have to do some team editing before we go to the next gym. Maybe I should hold off on fighting these fishermen until after the gym. But also, I kind of want to fight them now because I'm just like that, you know. We'll get the Cherry Berry. With the Oranberry, and we'll get the other Oranberry. Thank you very much. I mean, I guess I can... Oh, okay. I can switch up the team a little bit, right? So, the thing is, in order to really preserve the team, we'll have to add Tony Hawk, right? Because we need to have a 3-core, and getting rid of Jane messes up with this 3-core. So getting Tony Hawk would create a new 3-core. Actually, Tony Hawk would create a 4-core, which is kind of insane. Does that make any sense? I don't think that makes any sense, actually. Did I number these properly? Oh, yes. Okay, I was thinking, oh, okay. You're not supposed to be here. Mistina. The magnet. I will be taking that, please. No electric types in this whole box. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Should I put Drum Bunker on Latine? That is the question. I'll put Drum Bunker. I'd have to take, well, taking off Jane just muddles up the whole challenge here. I could go the other way. Again, picking up Bagon would be the move there. But I don't want to risk my Salamence. I'm just going to fight this one fisherman and see how he is. I think he has a lot of Pokemon. I think this one doesn't have too many, though. Here's Delibird. Mr. Shady Penguin over here. Ice Beam Delibird. Ow! Okay, we are not going to speed up and get Giga Drained by Sunflora. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever, actually. We'll go for Wing Attack. And we'll go for basic. And we have the Will of the Underworld over here. Kind of scary. Don't like it very much. We're going to Nightlight them. Goes for Fury Cutter. That could be bad. We'll go for Pursuit. Is Colderberry, because he's that good apparently. And then we will go into Irelia. He stopped going for Fury Cutters because he doesn't know how to play Pokemon. Everyone's getting some EXP here. We're going to Bamboo. His Dragon Breath. That hurt. Out. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Fury Cutter. Okay. Enough messing around. We're gonna wait to fight that last fisherman till later. Max Revive. I would really love to use that on my Gallade. Let us go grab some new team members though. Toad has an item for me. Can you please do something good this time, Toad? Timer Ball. You know what? I'll take it. Some mons are hard to catch and they go kind of long. I don't fight Barry here, right? No, he takes me. Okay, he takes me over here to the statue. Yes, yes, yes. Is the statue Dialga or Palkia? You never know. It depends on how you look at it. Yeah, its descriptive plate was torn off. Who knows what it says? I remember as a kid trying to figure out what that said. Ooh, I also get encounters in Eternicity. Let's do that, actually. Let us go fishing. Old rod, please. Okay, not a nibble. That's okay. Didn't want anything. Reverse psychology here, folks. Okay, not a nibble. Still didn't want anything. Not at all. I don't want any encounters right now. Okay, the game, when it gives me what I want. Okay, me when I'm a people pleaser. Thank you very much. See, I insulted the game and it gave me what I wanted. This is a Poliwag. Okay, a new water type. Considering we did lose a water type last episode, this could be good. Let us go for a Pokeball, and a Pokeball, and a Pokeball, and a Pokeball, and a Pokeball. And he's caught, just like that. This is going to be Naruto, because of the swirly Naruto on his belly. Naruto. And honestly, that's not a bad pickup. I wouldn't mind using a Poliwrath. I don't think I have a Water Stone, but that is number 25, Poliwag. Again, man, we gotta stop catching these unevolved Pokemon. I need some, like, powerhouses to fight these gym leaders. We're gonna Old Rod again, though. Old Rod again, though. Old Rod again, though. If I see a Poliwag, I am running away and never coming back. I think Naruto was the only Pokemon that lived this entire pond, man. We just caught him. It's just empty now. Uninhabited. Okay, fishing rate really needs to be... Oh, I let it get away because I was speeding up because I was lazy. Landed a Pokemon. It is a Poliwag. I know for a fact the Old Rod gives 2 encounters, man. It did before when I caught my Ariados. Not my Ariados. There's a Parasect and some... I think... Did I fish up Helix there? I think I fished up Helix there. So I know for a fact it gives multiple things. If this is a Poliwag as well, I'll wait till I get the good rod, though. Not a problem. Okay, okay, didn't want that anyway. One more encounter. Okay, we're gonna take it slow this time. Fishing is a very leisurely activity, you know? You gotta take your time, gotta smell the water. I reeled in way too quickly, I was button mashing. I was smelling the water so much, you know? And then if you just sit and wait, eventually, nothing, no, okay, I'm getting tired. Come on, dude, one more encounter. I just want to see. If it's a Poliwag, I don't even care. I'm not gonna be mad. You don't have to be embarrassed. I just want to see what I can get here. Maybe the Pokemon over here. That was where Naruto lived. This is where Sasuke is. If this is a different Pokemon, I will catch it and name it Sasuke. But apparently, nothing lives here. Okay, come on, man. We're spending 15 minutes. Oh, dude, I'm gonna lose it. Okay, this is it. Ready? Encounter. Okay, nothing. This is Naruto's entire family. Kushina, Minato, everyone. Getting encounters here. Route 211, fresh new route. What can we find in Route 211? It is a Diglett. Okay, I'm down to climb with the Diglett. Magnitude, very cool. Very powerful attack if you get a Magnitude 10. Very weak if you get a Magnitude 1. We have, this is going to be Variety. Because you can get a wide variety of damage on that there Magnitudes. This is Variety. The Diglett, which I think is a pretty fire name if you ask me. And no time to waste. We have encounter number 2. That is going to be an Arbok. I'm actually a big Arbok fan, so I will 100% take Arbok. And we have to name the thing something backwards, something cool. It's a Cobra, right? And what is the name of the cobra? I'm gonna actually look it up. From Jungle Book. We're gonna name it whatever that thing is. Jungle Book Cobra. That is his name Thu? Ka. There we go. That's what I thought. This is Ka. Shout outs to Jungle Book. One of my favorite childhood movies. Let's go take a look at some... Oh, yes, Cynthia's here. Later, she'll give us an egg, which will be a static encounter. She gives us HM1 cut for now, though, which we cannot, unfortunately, use. And let us go into the Pokemon Center and take a quick look at our 2 new Mons. Now, Ka's ability does matter. Unfortunately, Naruto's does not. Did I know what it was? Own Tempo. Did not know that. Didn't really want to know that either. So, we then have Ka, who has Sniper. Okay, that's pretty cool. Sniper's always nice. We gotta write down, by the way, 26 is Diglett. And 27 is Arbok. Okay. And then last but not least, we have Variety, who has Damp. Nothing's exploding in my face. We almost have a full box of Pokemon, which is very nice. We're gonna need it, obviously, because one loss is just so devastating in the Chainlocke. Real Chainlocke veterans know. Let us go ahead and fight this hiker, though, so we can get our final set of encounters before building our team to fight Gardenia. We will go into Irelia over here, and then in comes the Aron. We'll go back into Helix and click a nice water gun. And Milotic will finish it up with Toad. Hopefully this thing does not have an Ice-type move. And I click Mega Drain, and that is all she wrote for Mr. Hiker Jimbo over here. Rock Smash away a rock, and we should get an encounter right under the rock, which is going to be a Crawdia. Okay, listen, man. Crawdia went way too soon in the Elite Four last time. Has Harden. Bubble does a lot of damage, and Crawdia is caught. Nice and easy. This is not Crawdia. This is a male Crawdaunt. This is going to be Butter, because Buttery Lobster. Butter the Lobster. Butter the Crawdaunt, if you will. Gooey Mulch. Just what I was looking for. That is what we will use to defeat Erica. Erica, dude, it's Gardenia. This is not Gen 1 anymore. And then we have a Sandshrew as well, which is kind of sick. Lots of ground types. I'm okay with that. We'll go for a Pokeball. We'll go for a Stun Spore. The thing poisoned me because he's evil. Let's go with Irelia, and we're not doing any of that nonsense. And Sandshrew is caught. This is going to be Almonds, because Sandslash looks like he has almonds on his back. Almonds. Sandshrew. Very good. Okay. We're poisoned because when are we not poisoned in this Let's Play, honestly? Let's go back to the center. Yeah, poisoning faded away. Toad did not fade away. Only his poisoning did. And let us do some more box reconnaissance. I have a feeling this is the last we will do before we go into the gym. So we have to be sure that we're ready with our team. Alright, so this should be 28 and 29. 28 is Crawdaunt. And 29 is Sandshrew. Okay, let's take a look at their abilities really quick. We have Swarm, which is useless, serious nature, and then Tinted Lens, which is pretty cool. So that being said, we are at about the 35-minute mark. Is there anything else I want to do before? Maybe I'll do a little bit of... I'll probably do some team prep off screen, keeping in mind that we do have to have a set of 3. Let's look really quick throughout the box. Is there any strong sets of 3? I'm thinking that Charizard, Ariados, and Weezing could be good. But that being said, I'm kind of comfortable with the one that we have being... the only thing is Helix is a little bit weak, right? Which I don't want to talk trash about Helix, but he is not the strongest at the moment. We could grab... When does... I think Makuhita evolves at level 24, unfortunately. Dude, 22 is a very inconvenient level cap, because, like, everything evolves right after that. I'll probably do some leveling off screen. Actually, I do need to fight... You know what? Let's... That being said, before we end off today's episode, let's go fight some gym trainers. That way we have everything properly set up to just prepare for Gardenia. Okay, she's not going to make me go do something. Okay, good. We have an item back here, too. What is this? This is the Damp Mulch. Okay. That is good. And then we will go into Gardenia's gym. This is the much better version of it, by the way. I don't like the one in Diamond Pearl and that's it, Diamond and Pearl. Because I played Platinum first, so I am biased. Crocodile goes for Scratch and has Hydro Pump. Oh my lord. Meowth comes in, we'll go into Bamboo. He's uproaring because he's loud, just like my cat. And then if Fearow comes in, put Rock Throw, goes for Pursuit. That's kind of scary, actually. I'm going to switch before I can't. I'll go Nightlight here. Yeah, goes for Pursuit again, just like I thought. Doesn't do too much. Goes for Pluck. Goes for something. Attract, I think. Pluck again. And a couple of Pursuit is enough to take out the Fearow. So, I'm a little bit scared because... So both Irelia and Jane are at the level cap now, I think. It's a little bit spooky scary here, right? So I think okay, here's what I'm going to do. We are going to, for this fight, I'm going to update the layout because I hate myself in editing. We are going to temporarily box Jane and Irelia, right? So that gets rid of our 3-core for the time being. Don't you worry, though. They'll be back for the gym fight. And then to balance it out, we will bring Tony Hawk. But we will make him level 22, because I don't want this thing to die. And that will allow us to grab any Mon from the box, and the Mon that I choose is Drum. I think Drum Bunker will be good for fighting some gym trainers. Let us very quickly go ahead and rare candy up the boys, Tony and Drum. Got Headbutt on Tony. Gonna bring him to level 20. I'll bring him to level 21. Just in case I have to use him. I want to be strong enough. And then we'll bring Drum... up to level 20, I think. Dragon Rage is good. Okay, we'll get rid of Scratch. And level 20 should be fine on Drum. Again, just enough that we can fight the gym trainers and then prepare our team by leveling them all up in the next episode. So let's hope that whoever is in here is defeatable with a Charizard. Starting out with the Dratini, I am okay with that. We'll go for Dragon Rage, and he goes for Twister. Kangaskhan comes in. Oh, I was gonna say a rock move would suck. Thank God we dodged that, man. That might have killed, honestly. And then in comes a Ludicolo. I would love my Crobat or my Kricketune here. Just making sure we do have the 3-core here. We will go Nightlight. And I don't even know what he just had. He's for Mudslap, apparently, because everything has Mudslap. And Captivate. Hyper Beam. Calm down, sir. And then Mamo comes in. This thing definitely 100% has a Rock-type move, so I'm not switching into my Charizard. As I said, on cue, he goes for Peck as well. Gotta be careful. Earthquake is scary. I got a pivot here. We'll go Bamboo on the Rock Slide, and I'll pivot back into Nightlight and get the Intimidate drop. I will Sand Attack. I will Sand Attack. I will Tackle. I will Pursuit. I will Pursuit. I will Pursuit. He lands the Earthquake, and thankfully we get to level 22 on our Bamboo here. Let us keep the old moves, give up on Block, and Nightlight level 22 wants to Quick Attack. That is, no, I do want Quick Attack, please. Do not give up. I just want to see the base power. Is it the same as Tackle? It's 40. Yeah, okay, we'll go to Tackle. Okay, that was moderately scary. I was on a scale of 1 to scared. I was a bit frightened. That being said, we do have Nightlight at level 22 and Bamboo, dude. Okay. Do I feel comfortable fighting anything without these two? Not really. What do I have in the box? I need to beat these trainers because I want to just like go into the next episode ready to fight the gym, right? Okay, we're gonna bring Ka, right? Dude, I'm gonna have to change layout so many times, man. Future me is gonna be pissed whenever I edit episode 5, which is gonna be like 10 years from now. You go here, and then we'll also we'll box Nightlight for the time being. I really should do some item switching, but I'm a tiny bit arrogant here. We'll get Butter on the team. Get both of these fine fellows up to level 20. We'll do 21, I think should be. Well, we'll do 20. I think 20 is fine here. We'll get rid of Leer for Acid. And then on Butter, we shall go up to level 20 as well. And Bubble Beam is good. Okay, yeah, we'll get Bubble Beam. We'll get rid of Leer. And let's just fight one more trainer, man. How hard can it be? We'll leave with Butter. And we have to go this way onto the flower clock. This away. And then Mothim is scary, but not the worst, because we do have Drum, and Ember should do just about enough. This thing could have a Rock-type move. We'll go Butter. I'm going for probably a Psychic-type move. He goes for Earthquake, which is a little bit more damage than I would like, sir. Please stop. I'll go Drum, and I can now save from Ember. And thank goodness we have beaten all the gym trainers. So, that being said, next episode, guys, I'm going to end it off because it is 40 minutes and I'm trying to play some Pokemon Champions. I will also level up everyone in the box and prepare the strongest possible team, including a 3-core, to fight Gardenia. So if you guys are looking forward to that and enjoyed the episode, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And with that all being said, I will catch you guys next time. Take care.